go from
The
United
US.
States
to Argentina.
to Argentina. Yeah.
Yeah, we actually started thinking about doing that trip when we started dating.
Yeah.
And I didn't think he was serious about it. I was like, yeah, he's just saying it, it's never gonna happen. Yeah, cool. But yeah, then we did it.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
I like did all the math and I was like, if we just buy a cheap car, that was a bad idea. By the way, don't buy a cheap car to drive from the US to Argentina.
Yeah.
Like, it broke down so many times.
Then you had to fix it.
Yeah,
so
we had to
nice.
completely rebuild the engine in Ecuador because I was driving down a volcano and all the pistons just burst.
I mean, to be fair, I told him, don't buy a Subaru because there's no Subarus in South America.
Oh, okay.
So if anything happens to the car, we won't have any parts. Like, no, it's a good car. It's a good
Yeah,
car.
but I wanted it because it was
No, I know,
four-wheel
I know.
drive.
I know.
And
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
a very nice car.
Yeah, it was an
It's a very
off-roading
nice car.
vehicle. We could
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
you know.
Do you want to hear something sad?
Yes,
Like
sure.
when he got the car, he's like, oh my god, look, it has this window rooftop.
yes.
That's
You can see the
cool,
stars
right?
at night. You can see the stars at night. It's gonna be so cool.
Yeah, sunroof.
On our trip, we can see the stars at night from the bed. I think the second or third night, I went like, and it went up, and
She
it broke.
the sunroof on the first night.
And we
So he
couldn't-
never was able to open it again.
No.
That was it. It was
How did you
locked
do
shut.
that?
So I think.
Oh, yeah, I think you were stretching your legs.
I was stretching something.
She was
I
like
think I did
stretching her
this
legs
to
and it
stretch,
just popped the window.
And it went,
and
it
it
went
just
up.
flew out. I think she like bent the thing.
So sad.
Horrible. I was so excited about stargazing at night in the car. No, never happened.
Yeah, so
Oh, you
sad.
can still do the stargazer.
Just outside, yeah. Exactly.
So sad. It took us around 6 months total to drive from the US to Argentina.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like 7 or
Yeah, maybe 7 months. I mean, we spent like 16 days in a hotel room, in a love motel room, you know? We spent 16 days there waiting for the car parts to arrive.
Yeah, in Ecuador.
Yeah. And we're both vegetarians, so all the food we had was carrots, chips, and rice.
That's
That
all.
was it.
For
That's
16
all we
days.
had.
16
16
days.
days.
3
yeah.
meals.
That's
Every
it.
day.
Every
Every
day.
day.
I told you had to cry because we almost got pulled over in
No,
Colombia.
we got
What?
pulled over.
We got pulled over in Colombia.
Because
So,
he passed in.
I passed on a double yellow
in the
line.
mountain. Everyone was doing
Okay.
it.
But everybody was doing it. Like, it was a mountain road and there was this truck going like 5 kilometers per hour. So everybody was just passing him. So I was like, okay, cool, just follow everybody else. Went to pass, whoop, whoop. Police pulled us over right away and I was like, you need to start crying now, otherwise we're getting a ticket.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
No, because I wanted a camera, a lens for my camera.
Yeah.
And when the police went, you guys know you did something illegal or whatever. So he went to get something. He's like, you better start crying now, or we're not gonna have money to buy your lens. And I was like, "Ugh." And the police officer did not give a fuck.
Cold-hearted asshole.
He did not care.
I don't give a shit. Just give me the money.
Yeah, no, not worse.
Really?
He didn't even get the money. He said, you need to pay this. You can't pay it to me. You have to go to the thing. Otherwise, they won't let you out of Colombia. You'll be stuck here forever. That's what he
Yeah.
told us.
Yeah.
So we were
And
like,
he said
he's like, you have to go to,
$500.
it's going to be $500 US,
which is a lot for it.
which is
Maybe
a lot
you
for
have
a
to
ticket.
cry.
So I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god. So now we're freaking out. So then the American in me came out and like, no, this is bullshit. So I called the
Oh my
embassy
God. Yeah.
and I talked to the embassy guy and he's like, he did what? He gave you a ticket for what? He's like, he can't do that.
Yeah.
And he was like, what kind of license plates do you have on your car? I said, oh, American license plate. He's like, oh, well, their system doesn't even allow you to get a ticket. And I was like, oh, so we don't have a ticket. He's like, yeah, you're fine. Just leave the country whenever
So I
you need
cried
to.
for nothing.
We cried for nothing. We were stressed out, freaking out. Nothing. I was just like flexing. He was just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like super mean to us just to like.
But
mess with us.
after the call, did you say something to the guy? You know
No,
what?
no,
You can't.
we were.
No,
he
no,
there.
it was.
We didn't want to
long
push it, you
gone.
know.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
it was super long gone.
We didn't want to fight with the
We were
police
kind of
officer.
like, we got there. So
Yeah.
Oh,
that was
so nice.
crazy. That was a crazy experience. And then we got pulled over by guys with machetes in Mexico.
Yeah.
They were like protesting something, so they wanted to like payment for the road. So they threw like nail strips
Really?
Yeah.
on the front and the back of the car. It's like we drove up and then they threw the nail strip here and here, so we couldn't reverse and we couldn't go forward. Just we had to stop, and then they came up with like machetes. They said, oh, you need to pay this.
Uh-huh.
So then we like, I was like freaking out. I was like, I have a machete in the back. I'm gonna fight him off. Like, we got this. Like, we're gonna get this. I'm not paying these guys. But then she like translated the money and it was like $5. I was
Yeah,
like,
whatever.
I'm not. Yeah, exactly. I'm not fighting for $5.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like Colombia, like $500.
Yeah, no, they
No.
just wanted $5.
They just want $5. You're like, oh yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, that is so funny.
Yeah.
So I was in jailhouse. There was a guy. So we kind of had like a housewarming party.
Yeah.
And then after the party, I asked, okay, guys, can you pay me like $10 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was like we split the bill.
Yeah.
And then everybody paid me already. And then that guy, after 2 weeks, he still didn't pay me. And then I was like, so I sent him the text like a few times. He was like, what if I don't pay you? Will you sue me? I'm like, what, for $10?
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
No, I don't have that time.
$10.
Terrible
Sued for
attitude.
$10.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you have any other, like a crazy story, the highs and the lows?
Yeah, for
On the
sure.
road
For
trip.
sure. So when the first day we crossed into Ecuador.
Ecuador was a bad country for us, man.
Yeah.
Our engine blew up.
So
Now
wait,
this.
okay, so we didn't have any currency yet because we're like, it was only like, I don't know, 200-kilometer ride to the main capital, Quito.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, let's just get there and then we'll exchange money.
Yeah.
But there was a toll road, so I was like, okay, let's take the other road that Google Maps shows you, and then we'll get the money and then I'll get.
And then we can take tolls afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we didn't have any water, any food, nothing, no cell phone service, nothing, and our car got stuck in mud, like
Because
up to the middle of
the road that is not the toll road, so it's literally just mud. It's just a dirt road. That's the not toll road.
Okay.
Like it's not drivable. We drove pretty far, like into the middle of nowhere.
nowhere.
And then it started getting bad and worse, and there was like puddles of mud and stuff. It's like, all right, so I'm thinking, oh, okay, but it's a Subaru, it's 4-wheel drive. Maybe we could still go.
Our car should be alright.
So we went for it, and the car just goes
Oh.
right into the mud, like the whole hood of
The
the car.
engine was
the
like
engine was underneath the
mud.
mud. So now we're like freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm like, we're dead, we're screwed, like nobody's gonna find us. No cell phone service, we have nothing. But then I remembered I brought a machete from the US.
Yeah.
And so we pulled out the machete and just started like cutting branches down,
Yeah.
and, like sticking them on the wheels
Yeah.
just to try and get out.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
eventually we like pushed our way out. We were covered in mud.
We were like up
all
to
the
here
way.
in mud, trying to push the
Mud
car.
all over, completely just a brown muck of nothing. Like
There
it was
was
just mud.
no one else.
No one else.
So we
just
showed up
us.
at a car wash. You know
Yeah.
the ones that have like that you do it yourself. You have the hose.
Yeah.
And we went to the girl and we were like, "Are we allowed to like clean ourselves with the hose?" And she was like, "It's a high pressure hose. But if you wanna do it," and we're like mud up to here, completely
Yeah,
splattering
like
the
we had
car.
splatters all over us, mud on our face from like trying to do, and the wheels spinning, like splashing us with mud.
Yeah.
It was just a horrible experience.
We
We
also
thought-
lost the bumper of a car.
Yeah,
like someone-
we lost a bunch of parts just trying to get out because we're like, screw it, just go. There goes the bumper. There goes whatever that
The
is.
plastic part.
There goes the plastic parts of this. And we're just like, just don't stop. Just go all the way.
Yeah.
We
The
definitely
metal
lost.
parts.
We definitely lost like a lot of cosmetic parts of the car. Like there was
Yeah.
no bumper and
Oh my god.
stuff like that.
This is so funny. I'm crying. Guys, I'm crying. It's just so funny.
It was pretty wild.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
And then we finally like got to an ATM and got cash out.
Yeah.
Where we should have got cash out in the first
Yeah.
place.
So stupid.
Yeah, it was that easy. It was just put the card in and it comes
think
out.
it's
Like all that trouble for nothing. It was just,
For nothing, yeah.
yeah.
No, for the memories, but
Yeah.
now when
now
you're
it's
not
not.
Yeah,
now
yeah,
it's
sure.
funny, yeah.
No, in the time though, it wasn't memories. It was just very serious, like crying and
Gosh.
very angry with everything.
Are we going to
We're
die?
gonna die. No water.
No food.
Oh man.
Yeah. But it took you guys how long to get out of there?
Oh, probably like the whole morning.
The whole morning.
Like
At least 3 hours.
We probably entered Ecuador at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and we didn't get out of there until like 3. Yeah. It was a waste of a day. We just
Yeah.
wasted the whole day.
But did you go around the country like or just After
Later.
this, you were like, okay, well, get out of here.
Literally 2 days after that, our engine died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so after that we just started driving, and then that's when the volcano happened. We went down, engine gone. So now we just went through mud, our car just blew up, we're at this sex motel
16 days.
for 16 days eating carrots and rice.
At least you had Wi-Fi. That
Yeah.
is
Oh,
something.
then that's
At
it had
least
good
you had
Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
something.
Yeah, it was bad. I think I clogged the toilet because the plumbing isn't very good. It was like horrible. Like, because if you're eating carrots and rice, like I'm like a cow, you know? Like you're feeding this cow, just, of course it's not the best. It's a big poop coming out.
Did the
So
hotel say
fucking-
something?
No, I was scared to tell the hotel, so we just kept on trying, kept flushing, kept poking it, whatever we had to do to get this thing down. It took me like, I don't know, an hour or so.
Really?
But yeah, that was embarrassing. I didn't want to go tell them, like,
Tips, don't eat rice and carrots
Yeah,
for 60
exactly.
weeks.
yeah, like,
But do you have some like a really, you know, like those not crazy
No
parts?
crazy.
Like
Yeah.
the nice
beautiful
Nice.
Peru. My favorite South American country, I think, is Peru.
Yeah.
Like for like scenery and stuff. The Rainbow Mountains, the glaciers, where we woke up almost dead too, actually. Like we drove to the top of this glacier in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
We arrived at nighttime, so okay, we'll just sleep here on the top of the glacier
yeah.
at night, and then we'll go to the hike tomorrow.
Oh, that's
We
cool.
woke up,
Yeah.
it was such high altitude, like 5,000 meters. Yeah, 5,000 meters. We woke up, our heads just dizzy,
Yeah.
like
You
it's
feel
hard to
shit.
breathe, like you feel like you're not
Yeah,
breathing,
yeah.
like it's because it's so high. Like open the door, like oh, and
Out
it's
of breath.
cold, it's freezing cold,
Yeah.
you're out of breath. But then you look out and you're like, oh, this is beautiful. It's very nice, and it was like maybe what 100-meter hike, and it took us
Yeah.
an hour and a half
Hour?
because it was so hard
So
to walk.
hard to breathe.
You like 2 steps, 3
Yeah.
steps. Like it's
Yeah.
impossible to walk up, but it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
And there was other glaciers like that, like it was like greenish water, like
Humantay.
blue Humantay glacier, beautiful, like massive mountains. This beautiful lake that's like
Yeah.
beautiful
Did
water.
you guys swim there?
No.
He actually swam in one glacier lake
Yeah. I
in,
did.
in Montana in the US. He's like, there was no one. It's a very, very popular hike, but and he's like, I want to swim in the lake.
Yeah.
And she's
So I
like,
got
she's like,
completely butt
she's like-
naked
she's like,
because I didn't have a swimsuit.
do you think
Yeah.
it's cold? And I'm like, there's chunks of ice in the water.
Yeah,
What do
for
you
sure.
think? So he was like, oh, I'm gonna swim like 10 meters to that glacier over there. I'm gonna touch it.
Yeah.
He swam like 1 meter, and he's like, and he came back.
It was so cold, and I didn't have a swimsuit, so I just was like, oh, nobody's here, I'll just get naked, whatever. So I jump in, start swimming, and my body just tenses, like I couldn't even move, like I was trying to swim, I was like, I'm gonna sink. And it was so cold. Glacier water, don't swim in glacier water.
Yeah, for sure. Even if just standing there, you're like,
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah.
I think I did. We were in, I think, Mount Cook.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cold.
Minus.
I think
I don't know,
I
minus
think that
5 or
was
10.
like my favorite national park in the US
Yeah.
though. What
Glacier.
is Glacier National
National
Park in
Park in
Montana?
Montana?
Yeah.
It's like up
It's
by the
very
Canadian border. So beautiful. The hikes are amazing. We saw a bear.
Two
Like
bears.
a grizzly bear.
We
Two
saw
grizzly bears.
Yeah.
But we didn't like get close enough to them.
Okay.
Like, they were, like, way
we
up
wanted to
there.
be close to the
Yeah.
bear.
The like bear patrol came on one of them.
Yeah.
Like we were driving past, and they have like these cars that come, and they like make sure the bear doesn't get too
Close
close
to
to the
people?
cars and people.
Yeah, yeah.
So like they were kind of directing the bear away.
Oh, then that's cool.
Yeah.
But it was
that was very cool.
Oh.
Mexico was amazing as well.
Mexico.
Yeah, I wanna
so
go.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The water you
Chill.
jumped in.
Yeah, Lake Bacalar. That
Yeah.
was amazing.
She did this like hair flip thing where she sticks her hair in the water.
Oh,
Flips
yes,
down.
oh, I saw
Yeah.
that video. Yeah, most of the girls do that, you know. Slow
Yeah.
motion.
When we got back to Argentina, she used to teach Spanish,
English.
in like a English institute
Institute.
in
Yeah.
Buenos Aires, and all the kids like loved it. They wanted me to play the video on repeat with her hair, just like I played it like 20 times, and they're like again, beep, again, like repeating. They loved it. It was just
so sweet.
it was just a silly little thing because they're like, mate, I don't think they should kill sharks, and this guy's like, well, I think